Hello, welcome to Laurie's Little Studio. I'm Laurie, and today I'm looking at random projects that I have to do in between my big projects. The first one is this cap that my husband received from the people who sold him his tractor. This is not big enough in the back to securely fit his head. It's got to be snug. So what I think I'm going to do is cut these off right here at this, where the end of the hat is, the back of the hat. And I'm going to put some nylon straps that have Velcro on them. And I think I'll either do it in black or red. That's one project. These Velcro dots are for a different project. I've never seen them like this, but I think they were supposed to be for a business. Like if you had a business and you needed, well, they're showing putting signs on bins. But I am going to try to use these with this. It's a queen-sized set of sheets that I got off of Amazon. I'll try to link it in the description box below this video. Okay, it definitely feels, well, it kind of has that brushed feel, but that could be cotton. Let's see if there's a label here somewhere. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do with these. What in the world? Oh well. It does say wash before using. Oh look. Gosh, you know, these are not bad sheets. I don't have a queen size bed. 100% polyester, right there. So this will be perfect for the project that I have in mind. I started thinking yesterday that my chickens, they're at that age where they should start laying eggs. They're almost old enough, or they are just old enough. And they, oh my chickens, they sleep on top of their nesting boxes all huddled up together. Now that could be because the nesting boxes aren't high enough. My husband and I have already decided we're going to raise them a little bit. This is my first time ever having chickens, chick to chicken, and they seem to be doing great, except that I don't think that they like those boxes. They were too expensive to just get rid of them and start over. So I'm going to make them some privacy curtains out of this fabric. I wanted to get chicken fabric. It was a little bit too expensive to justify making anything to go in the chicken coop, which is a palace, I will say. Everybody who has seen it has just been blown away. But I thought yellow roses, because I have a rose garden in front of the coop, I thought this would be cute, and the background not being completely white, which is another thing that the chicken fabric had. It was either black or white background with chickens on it. I think what I'm going to do is use the fitted sheet to cut out 4" by 9" finished. I'll have to make them a little bit bigger to sew the edges down, but I'm not going to sew the edges down, and I'll show you what I'm going to do when we make these. They'll be a little bit bigger than 4 by 9, and then I'm going to take these Velcro strips, and I haven't decided if I'm going to install a rod, like a dowel that goes all the way across the front. The very first day that I got the boxes, the chickens loved this bar right here, and then they decided they didn't like them anymore. Now they sleep up here. We'll just use air erase because it's a completely different color. So this is the part that they sleep on, the very top of the boxes, right up here. Okay, so they sleep up here, which I have coconut fiber mats on that, so I keep that clean, and they like to sleep up there. And then in the back here, you know, these are their boxes. So in here is where you're supposed to have your chickens roosting, and this bar right here is for their perch. My plan is to hang curtains that are 4 inches wide, so they'll have a curtain on this side and a curtain on this side. So the coop is just a room that has a table for me to keep their food on, their nesting boxes, a water station down here. It's got windows, and then the floor. And I usually feed them in there as well, but occasionally they get treats in the run. I could put a dowel bar from one side of the coop all the way across to the other side of the coop, and then I could just loop these curtains over and Velcro, like put a Velcro dot and a Velcro dot, and then I could just take down whichever ones need to be washed and put them back when they're clean. So that would be one way. And the other way, I just don't think I don't think my other way is going to work. I was thinking I would attach Velcro dots to the boxes and then just Velcro these directly to the boxes, but I have a feeling that the Velcro won't stick to the boxes. That's my plan, and I'm going to use this sheet to cut those little curtains from, and then I'll have 2 pillowcases, which I can use on anybody's pillows, and a flat sheet that can be used for another project. Maybe a curtain in here, because this room needs a curtain so bad. That's a good idea. In the afternoon, that's a western window, and in the afternoon that light comes in, and I have huge bright light right here and shade and darkness over here. And that will do it for now. I'm going to get back to editing, and I will see you real soon. I've been trying to keep up with the projects I'm doing in this notebook. So today is July 31st. I'm just going to write chicken curtains on SD 128. Just little notes like that can make all the difference in how your day goes. Oh, and this I was going to show you is an old dog medicine pill bottle, and it's where I keep my used sewing needles. And when there's plenty in here, I'll throw this whole thing in the trash. I need to rethread. I have dark blue thread on my sewing machine at the moment on the needle side. I always keep my machine and needle down unless there is a random reason why I don't need it in needle down. But when I first turn it on, I push the needle down button. What I'm going to do is cut the elastic away from the main part of the sheet. I don't have to be perfect. I'm going to save these pieces of elastic. I don't know why, but they'll come in handy for something. They've been cut. I have 8 of them. They're shredding like crazy because it's a weird polyester fabric, but it will do for now. So my plan is to fold this over on all 4 sides and zigzag on the raw edge. So this is the right side of the fabric. And I'll just fold this down and zigzag along that raw edge all the way around, and they will hang this way. So we'll see how this goes. It may be a complete disaster and it may actually work. So let's see, I need to put my machine in zigzag. I don't need the stretch zigzag. I'm fine. I've got my needle down. I kind of want it like 5.0 and then 3.5. So there's that. And I'll just do all 4 sides. I'm on the last little curtain thing, and I had to add bobbin thread, you know, how we all have to wind the bobbin. And it reminded me that I had a comment from Donald Petrino, I think 8232, Donald Petrino 8232, who told me what this little white knob right here is. It is the presser foot pressure. I don't know why that is so hard for me to say, but I wanted to say thank you, and I've looked into it and I need to study it some more, but that's what this white knob right here is, and I'll tilt my machine back so you can see it. It's this right here. It has 321 on it, and it does clearly have something to do with the pressure that your presser foot is exerting on the fabric. George, my Bernina, did not have this feature, but thank you so much for letting me know that. Okay, so I'm going to finish sewing this up, and I also thought before I put the Velcro dots on, I'm going to take this outside and to the coop and see the best. I think it's going to have to go this way. This would be, well, I've made 8. Yeah, it would have to go this way. So I'll probably put dots across this top, not this edge up here. So anyway, once I get all that done, I figure all that out, I'll get a picture made and show you what that looks like.